Okay, so I wanted to talk about. So I got an email today from the, DOJ releasing more information that I requested, and I just thought that, I'm just looking at the dates that they keep releasing the information, and it's going right with my thought process. Now, I wrote this down, and I feel like I'm a much better writer than I am a talker, a speaker. So I'm going to use the green screen to say this, so that you can have a face instead of just reading the text. All right, make sense? Okay. So these are just my thoughts about how I'm receiving the information. February is such a huge month for Black souls to leave this planet by the hands of elite mobs who control the narrative. If you haven't noticed that in the month of February, many Black men are hung and said to commit on themselves. Thousands of children go missing, but only the ones that they use to fulfill certain agendas, their current agendas, make news coverage. And many women become victims, some never recovering or seeing another day. And also witnessing the males in their lives have horrific experiences. Of course, it happens all year round, but in the month of February comes the storm after the calm, because the Most High's people didn't spiritually protect themselves for what was to come. He told us in Exodus that January was our Passover, and we were to fast, then celebrate. He gave us specific instructions, but we celebrated the new year instead. So while we honor the holiday, they secretly honor our commandments, while encouraging you to continually break and forget your coven with the Most High. Now February comes and they get to shed our blood, because it's their sacrifice to the Most High, as he shed the blood of the first males of Egypt when he wanted the Pharaoh to let his people go. They obeyed our covenant, and I really think it gives them authority to slaughter, which is why it mostly be Black men and mothers' sons. This is a destiny swap. And apparently, religion blinds people from how spirituality really works, especially when they only read certain scriptures, leaving the majority of the book out. So yeah, until we get it right, until we honor the real word, this shit is going to continuously happen to us. And, we not on the same page with nothing, and that is by design. Trust me. The confusion is what helps them to exist longer and to be able to do this to us. And what's so crazy is, I started reading, and just out of the first couple of chapters of this book called the Bible, I'm seeing how they leave information out. And I started to see that we supposed to be doing rituals. We supposed to be doing, and when I say that to the average Black mind, it sounds like witchcraft, but yet you do witchcraft every freaking day being a Christian. And it's so crazy. Y'all don't have the words in order, and you let people dictate to you who can manipulate what you know. Why would you, you have to get out of the mindset of needing someone else to tell you something, and start seeking the knowledge, the word for yourself, and put two and two together and look at what's happening around you and see why certain people have remained in power and seem like they always blessed, and then look at the things that they tell us to do. It's the total opposite. So, if you don't hear what I got to say with that, then just observe some more, and yeah, that's all I can tell you.